telling you, B.
The pressure right there.
Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Gotta love it.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Let me go.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Growing up in the Bronx, there was adventures. Shit get litty, especially in the summer. Barbecues popping off, satisfy the hunger. Then play space, make sure you're done up.
You're done.
Time to pack it up, leave the table. When I was young, shadow puppets was cable. It's no fable, times is unstable. Meal portion, the same size of a ladle. Had to go to the pantry to get the grub. Sometimes wash my clothes in the bathtub. In the blizzard, a nigga had to walk to school. It didn't matter, that's what we had to do. In ghost sound ciphers on the fucking room. Smoking hydro, make the cops come through. They be doing the most for a fucking roach. I hope they don't approach, aiming toast. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Gotta love it.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Let me go.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. A nigga got locked cause the spot got raided. They pissed, they got no information. Let us go, your time just got wasted. When they looking mad, you know that's my favorite. Stray dogs roaming, corner stores open. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese that's toasted. I'm posted, waiting for the fucking bus. Just to go to a job that's fucking tough. What's this on my check? That's not enough. Let me get a meat cleaver, run amok. Turn savage, far from the average. These bills I'm having, wish they can vanish. I thought I'd play for the New York Knicks. It didn't happen, then I figured life's a bitch. In the projects, bitches used to suck my dick. In the staircase, and this stank like piss.
That ass though.
Telling you, B.
The pressure right there.
Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Gotta love it.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Growing up in the Bronx, there was adventures. Nah. I just love that hook. Hey, yo, B, what it do, though? 1, 2, 1, 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. What's goody, B? Why does this girl always do that? She knows I'm live. She literally waits till I go live to send me stuff. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate it. We the ones. And they are most certainly the bums, B. Episode 386, B. We took the old-fashioned rats to let y'all know what's happening. Yo, this past weekend was fantastic, B. One of our best streaming weekends. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody for hitting that thumbs up, pulling up, enjoying the content, cracking jokes, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are awesome. Y'all definitely made SummerSlam better because I'm not going to hold you. They could have kept that SummerSlam. I don't care what nobody says. SummerSlam wasn't really SummerSlamming. Was it fine? Yeah, it was fine, but SummerSlam's not supposed to be fine. SummerSlam's supposed to be great. You see that shit, right, Blaze? Thanks to you guys, B. That's all I say. Hit that thumbs up, spread the word, you know, all that shit. Y'all hitting that thumbs up and all that, that's what helps spread the word also. That's what Irish whips the videos into the algorithm real quick.
But we back with it, B. Took a little break on Tuesday. I even said I was going to take a break on Tuesday, given the fact with the Baron Corbin situation. You know me, like, hey, I try my best to be a man of my word. And when it came to that, oh, hell yeah. I don't care. I'm never going to agree with this dude, Baron Corbin, being tricked on Sunday for the U.S. Championship. I'll always think that was a dumb decision. It is what it is, though, I guess. But it was good, though. How y'all feeling? I'm saying we halfway there till we open up the floodgates. I see. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. It was good, Black Star. He said SummerSlam was fun, but he had a few breaking news. Okay. Trick for Money in the Bank. Yeah, I get that, I guess. Take the belt off this dude so we could win Money in the Bank. But I say fuck that. Why not have him be U.S. champion with the Money in the Bank briefcase? Wouldn't that be a first ever? No matter of fact, I think the Miz did that. Yeah, the Miz did that. I'll take that back. But I could definitely see Trick winning Money in the Bank. But what about Javon Evans, though? What if he ends up in that match? More than likely, you know what I'm saying? More than likely, he's going to be in that match too. Got to think about Javon Evans. They got to give Javon Evans something sooner or later. They can't just every single big match he bums out. That's what I say. Especially if you're out here being Rusev, like you out here being Rusev all the damn time, but you can't win a big match. Now, granted, I know Russo ain't. I said Russo. Granted, I know Miro, Rusev, whatever, ain't really shit nowadays, but compared to Javon Evans, yes, he's considered a threat. Given the fact of what he's been through when it comes to his career. Because Javon Evans would have to cash in on Roman, and that's a guaranteed loss. Not necessarily. You cash in on Punk. Remember, when you have the Money in the Bank, you cash in on whatever champion you want. Speaking of Roman Reigns, motherfuckers trying to sit here and say Roman Reigns was born. Let me find that clip real quick. Because this is what I'll be talking about with motherfuckers just saying anything, you know what I mean, just to go viral or whatever. And people is really, you know what I mean, agreeing with this shit. We're not going to do that. Yes, I'm a Roman fan, but that's besides the point. Was it the 4 straight PLEs? The build and the match when it came to Roman Reigns has been the best on the show. Let's really be fucking real, man. We're not gonna fucking sit there and do that he's overrated, he's born. Like, no, he's not. Let me find that clip real quick so I could really gauge what this motherfucker talking about. But he's fucking boring. If you want to tell the truth, if we say he's boring, then Cody's boring. Then Cody's definitely more boring than Roman Reigns. That dude Cody don't have nothing going on. Now he got to deal with Randy Orton or whatever, but he peaked at Mania 40. And we all agreed on that. After the story supposedly came to an end or the story was over, he finished the story. That was it. They didn't have nothing for this dude after that shit. Shit, they didn't have nothing for him when he lost at Mania 39. I think I found it right here. Hold on, wait. Okay, I found it right here. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Damn, let me give me 1 second. Hit that thumbs up too, B. While I cue this up. I got y'all right now. It's with this dude Bischoff and Conrad Thompson. Like I barely even pay these dudes mind, but we got a little time tonight. I just want to hear what he got to say or what they got to say in verbatim before I really use my knife and fork on these fucks. Let me see.
I can't wait for us to talk about the main event. This was what they decided to put on last for both nights. It's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. It was the longest match of the weekend. They went 33 minutes and 33 seconds. What felt like a million false finishes. I just assumed there would be some interference. It didn't happen. Roman Reigns gets the win. He retains. And part of me feels like, hey, I'm ready for something new. But the other part of me thinks, hey, they're just getting started with this. We're probably going to get a series of these matches as we get ready for next year's WrestleMania, which certainly feels like, after we saw Obafemi close night one in a non-title affair in a Hell in a Cell as he maybe retired Brock Lesnar again, it feels like next year at WrestleMania, it's going to be Oba versus Roman.
Right.
So they're probably going to keep those guys separated for a bit. So what does Roman do in the meantime? Is it more Seth Rollins? And would you be for that after the match you saw tonight? And mostly, what'd you think of the match?
Okay, that right there alone, not really a bad take. I'm not going to sit there and be mad at that, because what is next? We all know Oba's that guy. Do we really have to wait until Mania for Oba to beat? You know what I'm saying? Do we really have to wait till then for Roman Reigns to lose to Oba family? Like that's what I'm talking about from before. Stop stalling. It's not gonna have the same fucking impact. Black Sauce said it could be. May God help us all. Cody versus Roman 3. Please Oba take us out of that misery. I remember I told y'all I didn't mind Cody versus Roman Part 3, but both of them had to be champion for it to work, but they didn't do it. So now I'm not interested. I don't want Cody to go up against Roman and Cody's not even the champion. You know what I'm saying? That's just back to, from how they was from before. Now both of them being champion and they did like a match in Saudi Arabia or something like that, both of them being champion, whatever, I wouldn't have mind that. But that's just me. I don't know. I think that Roman deserved that rubber match. He didn't get his rubber match. Or matter of fact, he didn't get his ring match, I should say.
It wasn't a bad match. It was a good match. It was a great match in some respects. But it didn't do much for me. Maybe because I'm just kind of over it. It doesn't feel compelling in any way. It doesn't grab my interest for any specific reason. I don't feel like if I fail to engage in that story that I'll miss anything because I've kind of seen a lot of it, variations of it. So unless there's an element that can can come out of this matchup shortly that makes it really more interesting, for whatever reason, that's the challenge. Come up with a reason to make it feel unique and compelling.
Yo, so far so good. I'm not gonna lie. So far so good. What they're saying, I'm agreeing with. I get it. You know, and that's when the ticket sales come into play. How the ticket sales be dwindling and shit. Because it's like, yo, we all know who's gonna win most of these matches. Yes, we do need something compelling. We need something refreshing. I'm agreeing. Yeah, okay.
But unless they come up with that, I know they're both great wrestlers. I know a lot about them. I just don't know anything new about them. So I really don't care about it. Hopefully they can make me care.
I'm going to give you a hot take that's going to annoy you and probably piss you off, but here goes.
Oh boy, here it goes.
Roman Reigns is probably the most overrated main eventer in WWE history.
Oh,
like, I know this isn't a wrestling term; it's a music term. But
see, this where you fuck up. He's the most over. Roman Reigns is the most overrated. This where you lose me. Out of all the fucking main eventers these motherfuckers had in the past, Roman Reigns is the most overrated. Yo, okay. Let me keep going.
Roman Reigns is what music would call an industry plant. I don't think if Roman Reigns disappears tomorrow, WWE's fortune changes at all. I think, they pushed him so hard against the grain. Down our throats is the phrase that Triple H would use about why they're not pushing Braun Breaker. Well, they pushed Roman down our throats forever. We had a good storyline with the bloodline, but now that the bloodline is sort of, it feels like it's into its black and silver era of the NWO. It's kind of like, it was a fun moment in time, but it's time to move on.
And there's a little mixed bag what he said right there. I do agree with like the bloodline shit needs to move on and all that. He got that. But remember, let's not forget, just last year, was it last year or a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, when he was on this whole OTC arc, he wasn't getting pushed down our damn throats. If anything, it was division and cringement day and shit. Remember, like Roman Reigns was a low-key jobber. He took a lot of L's. He took a few L's a year and a half ago. So we're definitely not going to do that. Ballet with the blick. Ballet with the doodle. How you feeling, huh? You good?
I just don't know that there's any really, truly fanatical Roman Reigns fans. Like if they booked Roman the way they do Punk or the way they do Cody or the way they do anyway, I just feel like he has just been, we've been conditioned to believe he's the top guy, but there's no real reason. I don't know that anybody could say, here's my favorite Roman match or here's my favorite. When people talk about their favorite match ever, how many people list a Roman Reigns match? How many people list their favorite promo ever as a Roman Reigns match? And it's not like...
Are you serious? I'm not saying, nobody ever said this dude was like a ring general like that. It's all about his aura, his swag. What he brings importance and shit. Especially when it comes to the promos and shit. Like, mainly it comes from his promos. Because he talks about the truth a lot in his promos. And, it's always good to, I guess, break the fourth wall, whatever you want to call that term. And this dude promos. People always here for the oohs and ahs. And he's a really good storyteller in and out the ring. Yeah, he's not doing flips and all types of extra shit like that. And, he doesn't have to. He's a storyteller. That's why he gets over. He tries his best to make everything make sense. Like when he talks shit in his matches. When he works on a particular limb, body part, whatever, while talking shit. The hell. And I know a few matches that I could name right off the top of my head The first time him going up against Jey Uso, him against Drew McIntyre. I forgot what event that was. That was a really good match. Come on, B. At Mania, him versus Punk. That shit was a fucking classic. Don't do that. The fuck? I named all that shit real quick, right off the top of my head.
He's doing the world PR tour and doing all the heavy lifting like they have.
About to open up them floodgates.
That, you know, with John Cena doing. He just flies in, takes 12 minutes to get to the ring, wrestles kind of the same match, does it really, really slow.
Shut up. Right, Blaze, the triple threat between him and Edge. Him, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. Exactly, when he stacked them up, looking like a complete god doing that shit. Come on, son. Sort of, he moves slow and all that in his matches or whatever. But when Randy Orton do that shit, y'all call that methodical, don't y'all? He's taking his time. He's a Viper. He's taking his time and doing things methodical. Like, come on, like, what are we doing here, B? So Roman Reigns can't work the same type of style? When it comes to Roman, he's more of a traditional powerhouse in his wrestling. We all know that shit. He's not a karate or a high flyer. He's none of that shit. He's a bruiser. He's whatever.
Gets his hand raised and he moves on. He's Goldberg if Goldberg worked more than 10 minutes. What say you?
I agree.
Okay. Well, how about
The fuck up. Yeah, I could have, like, yeah. Roman Reigns is like Goldberg. Really? I'll even go there and say Goldberg was actually more of a phenomenon than Roman Reigns. I'll go there and say that. I would say Goldberg was definitely more of a household name than Roman Reigns is now. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? King Leo in the building. Was Goody B. That motherfucker's crazy. Open up them floodgates real quick. What's going on SmackDown? I seen this dude, Kevin Owens, had pulled up. What you got more moments? What Blaze talking about? Blaze said the best Roman moment was his return when he showed up and spared the Fiend. That was completely unexpected. Right. Come on, like Conrad, you tripping. You and Bischoff is tripping. An overrated main eventer? He's an overrated main eventer, so Jack Swagger wasn't an overrated main eventer? Let's fucking talk about it. I can name a lot of motherfuckers that was overrated main eventers. To sit there and say he was the most overrated main eventer is bogus, yo. Okay. Trying to open up the floodgates. I see y'all. Yeah, Conrad, they tripping. Oh, you can name one. You can't name one historical match that Roman Reigns had. This motherfucker just had a historical match. This last WrestleMania, what are you talking about? Him and Punk was a fucking classic. I stand on that shit, especially when it comes to nowadays. Him and Punk was a fucking classic. The shit with him and Jay, the match with him and who else? Who else was it? He had a I would say the moment with him and Cody was cool. I won't know I won't say like the match per se. The match was whatever. But that whole storyline, yes. We was here for that shit. And the whole Avengers game, end game type scenario they had going on with Cena pulling up and The Undertaker pulling up. Come on, B. Like what Blazer said not too long ago, the triple threat with him, Edge, and Daniel Bryan. You gonna forget about all that shit? The match with him and Drew McIntyre. You.
It was good, he said, man.
What's going on, my dude? How you feeling? Got my dude Black Star in the building over here, B.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen over there.
But to the whole Conrad Thompson thing, it kind of depends on who you ask and the type of question that you ask. Yeah, like it depends on the type of question that you're asking. If you're
I get everybody has their own opinion. I get that.
Yeah.
To say Roman Reigns is the most overrated main eventer in WWE history is fucking insane.
Like if you're comparing him to other greats, Roman had less in the 5 tools than Austin, Hogan, and a San Martina. But if you put him in today's vacuum, no, he's not overrated at all.
Them saying that he's overrated, period. No, he's really not. He's where he needs to be. It's just that this goes back to creative. They're not investing their time in anybody else like that. That's the thing.
Like all time, and again, this is just me just being honest. In WWE history, he is he's not on Austin's level. He's more in Cena's level as far as importance is concerned.
Yeah, and then they sat there and they try to say like, oh, he's like Goldberg or whatever, like the modern day Goldberg when it comes to his star power, I guess. And it's like, come on, B. Because I'll even say that at Goldberg's time, yeah, he was more of a draw than Roman Reigns. So that there wasn't equal.
If Kenny took 12 minutes, like he said, to walk into the ring, they'll act like he's God.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh, he works all slow and methodical, and it's like, well, he tells a story in his matches. That's how he wrestles. He's a storyteller in and out the ring. Toph, you there?
It was good, Toph.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I don't know you. Yeah, I can hear you now, my dude.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right.
How's work going, my guy?
It was going good, but yesterday they changed my schedule again.
Jesus.
I won't be available on Fridays going forward, unfortunately.
So do I need to cue the music again?
Why they keep switching up your schedule? That shit annoying as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Do I need to cue the Ricky music again?
Which Ricky? Ricky? No. No, I'm good.
Yeah, man. We have said so before y'all pulled up, we was talking about Conrad Thompson with his bogus take saying that Roman Reigns is the most overrated main event in WWE history.
I don't think he's the most overrated main eventer in WWE history. Is he the most overrated of the modern era? Yes. He's overrated in the modern era. But in history, no.
Who will you put him over if he's overrated in the modern era?
He's not that good. He's good at every box. I heard what you said before I joined. Roman is good. Like his toolkit, everything he has as a performer, as a professional wrestler, is good. His mic work is good. His in-ring work is good. His presentation is good, but there isn't any box he has that's great.
Okay.
He's just really, if he was a student in school, he would be like B pluses all the way, which isn't bad. So I'd say he's a very consistent performer, but there isn't anything about him that's great. And this is not his fault, by the way.
It's
A
not.
lot of these issues is the company's fault. They focus so hard on pushing him that they didn't bother pushing anyone else. I've always said that one of my biggest knocks on Roman, and it's not his fault, is despite his incredible success, if he was to retire tomorrow,
he has no
still
impossible
does
rival.
not have that. He doesn't have that rivalry that defines his generation. If he retires tomorrow, it's Brock by default because they did it so many fucking times.
Ron,
and that's
maybe?
not his fault.
Look what Ballet said.
Yeah, physique, yeah.
Ballet said his physique. I guess his physique is great. Ballet.
Right. He doesn't have, like, he has really good matches, but he doesn't have like any segments, or to me, like, just speaking for myself, there is not a single promo or segment or match that I'm gonna look back on 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I'm like, yo, this shit was fucking, like, he doesn't have that. But he has good matches. And like you said, Black Star,
like, would you
they
say
never
Rollins?
had a real rivalry though. It was too inconsistent. And again, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. Like, I'm talking like, when I'm talking rivalry, I'm talking like consistent shit, like Brett Shawn, Player Dusty, Austin Rock, stuff like that. You know, Swerve Hangman, or a more modern day example. He doesn't have that. Oh, need some water?
You good?
I'm smoking.
Of course you are.
Oh, okay. But yeah, nothing against Roman. Yeah, nothing against him. I don't hate the guy. I applaud him for what he's able to do with his limited skill set. But I think he's overrated from the modern day perspective. And like you said, one of the reasons why he comes off like a god is not because he's that good. It's because nobody else is over. So, of course, he's a god to the modern era. But if you were to put Roman in Ruthless Aggression or Attitude Era or the Golden
He'd be
Era,
mid-card at best.
Yeah. I mean, he'd still be a
Well,
champion.
I want to say mid card, but I definitely hear what you saying, my dude. Because before you got pulled up, I was saying that is on creative because they do put all their focus on him and the bloodline, and it's like, yo, like, you know, everybody, you should have like a nice, strong, 4 to 5 main eventers.
Mm-hmm.
If he,
well, hold on, we got TKO in the building.
Yeah, I mean, what up?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh God, what Jacob did to poor Hobbs.
Now, before we get to that, I just want to read what King Leo said real quick.
Okay.
More women watch wrestling because of Roman. He's a draw. That's another thing too. Like, women consider him a sex symbol. You know what I mean? But before you got pulled up, TKO, we was talking about Conrad Thompson basically saying Roman Reigns is overrated, is an overrated main eventer in all the history of WWE. What you think about that?
I mean, if he was still the big dog, I would have agreed. But
all of us would have agreed.
Yeah. Touche.
Jesus.
All of us would have agreed. Jesus.
My God, that era was awful. But as far as if you want to think Roman is overrated now, then fine, that's your prerogative. But to say he's the most overrated of all time, and what's crazy is Conrad is saying it. Like, bro, did you forget whose family you married into? And of course,
who family you married into?
The flares.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. No,
Yes,
but like,
he
I
ripped.
want to say Flair's are over. I want to say Flair's an overrated main event. I want to go that far. Are you trying? That's what you're trying to say?
He is.
Nah, I wouldn't agree with that.
Flair, listen, Flair has not. Flair is very lucky. Flair benefited from being a top guy during a period of wrestling when like that shit was not mainstream on TV like that. If you've seen one Flair match, you've seen them all. Like I love Rick.
True.
All his matches are the same. Knife edge chop, no sell, tower collar and elbow, drop toe hold, no sell, back body drop, on his knees.
You know we're telling the truth, man.
He's on his knees begging. He's on his knees begging. No, the little turnbuckle thing where he does the flop. You know,
then
finger to the eye, like right.
Then,
he wrestled the same
thumb
match.
to the eye, low blow, figure four, match over.
Now, as a promo, as a character, he was great. Like as a character promo, like best of all time. But as a wrestler, like in ring, he literally wrestled the same match every time.
Flair,
Steamboat, yeah.
Flair was an asshole though. Like remember when, like it was during like a Monday Nitro, and like he had a dude unconscious, and all of a sudden he put on the figure four, and he had woman hanging on to him like over the ropes, putting on leverage like you motherfucker.
But yeah, just like I was trying to say though, that like of all the people, the family he married into, and all the people you know, of all the people, you think Roman out of all of them is the most overrated of all time?
But let me ask you guys a question, and be honest. Would you guys think that Conrad is putting his entire career into picture? The big dog era, him being forced down our throats during the early part of his run.
For me, there's two things about Roman that really hurt him in my eyes. And if he hadn't done these two things, I would feel different. The first thing is when you look at top guys in WWE history, they have layers to their characters. They have ups and downs. Roman has no layers at all. Since he's become the tribal chief character, it's like the same speed all the time. And that was okay when he first became the tribal chief because it was a new character. It was 2020, but now it's 2026. It's been 6 years, bro. It's like, okay, you got to change shit up. Brett, Shawn, Austin, Rock, Triple H, Batista, Orton, Cena, every top guy, like after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, we got to change something. Maybe it's a look, perhaps a presentation change, something.
But even Cena didn't change. Cena didn't really change up. Only thing he did was stop being a Marine.
He became the doctor. First, he was the fucking prototype. Then he was the doctor at Thugonomics.
Right.
Then he was the Marine bullshit. Then he was Super Cena. then he was Super Cena.
Hold on, you can't.
Then after Super Cena,
though. You can't really call him that. We made that name for him. It's not like he
and then he accepted it. Right. We made it, and then he took it. He took the mantle and he accepted it. Then in like the mid 2010s, he went through that I'm gonna prove I am a good wrestler phase, where he was the U.S. champion, where he became
the in-ring worker.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Adding layers.
A lot of people don't talk about that run, like especially when they came to his U.S. Invitationals. A lot of people don't talk about that shit. He was actually cooking.
Right, so that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Since he's become the tribal chief, there's been no layers added to the character. In fact, I think that's hurt him because he's basically just doing the same shit he did like because right now they're acting as if like WrestleMania 40 never happened. It's like, nigga, you lost.
Oh,
lost. Like, you're not the tribal chief
look what
anymore.
King Leo said. He said, don't forget about Leaky, him being in the Shield, the big dog, and the tribal chief. So he did have layers. Just like how you mentioned.
But now it's time for the next evolution. And he hasn't done it yet. It's like it's been 6 years, my dude. Like, change it up. And he's not doing it because they're not doing it because, number one, WWE's lazy. So I'm not putting all that on Roman. But I do put half of it on him, you know? And then I said
ballet.
And then I said, and then the other thing that's against him, like to what Black Star was saying, is I said the reason why he comes off like a god is because there's no other stars. So of course, you know, he comes off that way. When they did the build to WrestleMania 40, and this is the thing that a lot of Roman fans don't want to hear. They don't want to admit it. When they were doing those promos where it was like Cody, Rollins, Roman, and Rock, and all four of them in the ring, I'm sorry, Roman was the least interesting of the four. He totally came off like an afterthought. Cody had more heat than he did.
I am not gonna lie. I did say that. I did say Roman felt like a third wheel. It was like fucking Austin, Michaels, and Tyson. Michaels was the third wheel in there.
Roman was a complete Roman was a complete afterthought the whole build. Like when he was standing next to Rock, he just came off like the son.
I even admit that shit too. That shit looked crazy. It did look crazy.
I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, damn, Roman. I'm like, damn, Roman. How are you the third wheel and you're the champion and your timing is outshining you? Like
that whole
the Rock was low broing him, son. You low broing him.
Like that whole Mania 40 bill. I was just waiting for like remember that one time when Brett snapped on Raw? Remember, like when he pushed Vince. And was like, this is bullshit, right? Like, that's what I was waiting for. Like, that Mania 40 build, I was waiting for, like, that one segment where Roman was going to crash out and basically just be like, yo, like, I'm the champion. I'm the top guy. This is my show. This is my shit. This is my operation. I was waiting for that one segment for him to remind us that he's the guy, and it never came. He was just on autopilot the whole time.
I was going to get that. I swear I thought that we was going to get that with Sammy today. This is bullshit. This is bullshit promo from him.
But the reason I mentioned that...
We definitely should have been got that from him, but that's another story.
But the reason I mentioned that, the reason I'm mentioning Mania 40 is because the fact that we didn't get that just shows you the limitations of Roman. Because if he was really that good, he would have stood out, but he didn't. Because you had Cody, he was motivated. Seth was motivated. Rock was pissed off because this story blew up in his fucking face. So he was like, you know what? Let me try to make the best of this. Let me become the final boss. Try to turn chicken shit to chicken salad. So Cody was motivated. Seth was motivated. Rock was motivated. And Roman was like, whatever. So, yeah, I do think he's overrated. He was. That's what he was.
Sometimes Roman does coast, though.
He does.
Like in a good situation, he coast.
He's a B student. Roman is a B student. He is a B+ student. He's that student that just makes nothing but B's, the occasional A, but that's it. But he's consistent, right? Because if you make nothing but B's, you're consistent.
He's an A student, but when he gets around A+ students, it definitely exposes him. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
You're a fan though.
The Rock.
You're a fan though. You're biased.
Student. Huh?
You're a fan though. You're biased.
I'm never biased, even when I am a fan. I'm never biased. I was the one that said it's time for the Open to get the belt off of this dude Roman Reigns right now.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm never biased.
You're right.
Oh man. But overall, I get it with Roman. He has been like one-dimensional lately, but that goes. What does he really have to work with now, though? That's my thing.
King Leo's just said that who got it through the Rona. The Rona was 8 years, made it to 6. So,
well, yeah, that's why I said half those issues are not his fault. It's the company's fault. because they were so obsessed with pushing him, they didn't push anyone else.
Roman versus Knight might look good. Like I'm telling you that.
But we all
right
know
now.
the outcome though. The only
Roman
way they can
versus-
save grace is if LA Knight don't get pinned. Like maybe it'd be like a fuck finish or whatever, like disqualification type shit. But if LA Knight gets pinned, it's like, damn, be like, you better off just go to SmackDown, be like, because what next? You can't stay on Raw after all the bullshit you went through.
Because like, the way LA Knight popped up after Roman gave his family the riot act, he's like, here with my Walmart, watching my Walmart bag.
I still think this issue that Knight has with the bloodline is pretty crazy because, like, bro, he was calling out the bloodline for weeks, and I'm like, bro, they're not even paying attention to you, my dude. You're the one out here instigating these niggas, like what, like antagonizing them and shit.
Yeah, like go about your business, my dude. Like, what are we doing?
Like, bro, they was not focused on you.
They did that shit with Oba too, where Oba was like, "Oh well, like Brock would have costed me the title match." Like, nigga, you was the one talking shit. You was talking shit. That's your fault. Like, what?
Like, you the one that pulled up for the open challenge in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's really be real. And I'll even say, shout out to John. He's the one that reminded me. He was the one that said Oba was the one that pulled up and accepted this dude's WrestleMania open challenge. There you go. Like, you started this shit, my dude. Don't be mad now.
But there is a few. If you guys don't mind, I did get a few breaking news hours before the show started.
Okay, what's up?
2 or 3 hours. Jordan Grace's absence now got explained to me.
What's up?
She got a PED suspension. That's the reason why she's out.
A who?
She got suspended
for roids.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Damn.
I mean, I know we made jokes about it, but damn.
I made a joke about it I made a joke about it for 3 straight days.
You already know, Ballet. You gotta be, hey, do the fact checking, please, Ballet. We ain't trying to do no accusations out there. Anubis is good, my dude. How you feeling?
What? Like, I'm gonna read that message right now.
Damn,
this Jordan. Is getting word that Jordan Grace suspension is because of PEDs.
That's why they kept her off TV, huh? Why would she think that shit was gonna fly though?
I know she does bodybuilding contests as well, so
which explains everything.
Like, everybody been knew WWE been on the lockdown when they came to shit like
she's
that.
Well, that's not true. I was gonna say she's always been a roider. No, she was not a roider. She was a BBW like Willow. And then at some point she decided that she wanted to lose weight. Okay. And then that turned into roids. True story. My first ever job was actually at a gym. And when I worked at the gym, we had to watch like this, informative video on, lifting weights and just gym culture stuff. And I remember there was one section that did talk about steroids. And what a lot of casuals may not know is the body is different when a woman takes steroids. Right. So when a woman takes steroids, one of the biggest differences is their voice changes. That doesn't really happen with guys, but it happens with girls. Their voice changes.
Yeah, Jordan Grace does have a mighty deep voice.
Listen to a Jordan Grace interview. Like, listen to a Jordan Grace interview in like 2017, and listen to her now. It sounds like a different person. Like, it was very.
What's up, son? My name's Jordan Grace, yo.
Right. Right. So she's always been a roider, and she got away with it in TNA because it's fucking.
They don't
TNA.
test for shit.
Yeah, they don't care. So Right, but it's going to be a problem if she goes to a bigger company. So
There.
But what
you go.
about them? What about NXT? Like I know they wasn't letting her slide with that at NXT.
She wasn't really
there long.
She wasn't there long
Right.
on NXT.
Yeah,
Wasn't she there for like a
wasn't
year?
long enough.
No, she was there for like half a
months, I think.
year, and when she was there, she was barely in matches.
Mm.
And I got word that Steve Macklin might have signed to NXT.
Yeah.
Steve Macklin on NXT.
He would be great in
The
NXT.
Punisher guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't he?
NXT's a perfect fit for him.
Wasn't he? Didn't they fire him though from NXT?
At the end.
Nah, he's on the main roster.
At the end of Tuesday night's NXT, there was a phone call between Robbie E and somebody.
And you think Robbie was on the phone with Macklin?
No, it was confirmed that Macklin was the guy that they're talking about.
I would just like to remind people that TNA booked a segment of Steve Macklin telling Sylvia to enjoy his cuck chair.
That motherfucker, B.
He
gives off the vibe that he likes when women punch him in the stomach or something. I don't know. That dude is weird.
I'm still trying to understand this, bro. Like, you give briefcases for title shots to Eddie Edwards, Eric Young, Trey Miguel, but you fire Steve Macklin.
Eddie Edwards must know where the bodies are buried.
And what's fucked up is Eric Young, and then Eric Young ended up leaving you anyway.
He got the briefcase. Remember, he got on the fired briefcase, but still ended up being #1 contender anyway.
Yeah, like 2 weeks after that. Like,
This
what
was
the
the
fuck?
shit. Yeah, and this is the shit that Black Star. This is the shit that Black Star and me were talking about a couple of months ago. Like when that shit happened, and I get it. Like I get it. Like nobody really cares about TNA anymore. So I guess from the 2026 perspective, it's like, okay, Macklin's released. Like who gives a fuck, right? Well, see, that's what TNA needs. TNA needs those wrestlers that want to be there. Macklin wanted to be there. TNA needs those wrestlers where you think of the TNA identity, like how AJ used to be TNA, Joe used to be TNA. Steve Macklin was a TNA guy. He was making his bread in TNA. So when you lose guys like that, you're losing your identity. Like if you think of TNA right now, here's a challenge. If you think of TNA, what wrestler comes to mind? It's a blank.
I was about to say AJ Styles.
No. I mean modern day TNA. Modern day TNA.
I think
Eddie Edwards.
This dude Silva.
I mean,
right, see?
I mean, fucking. I mean, I would say Moose, but
right. See, the fact that you have to think
it's weird what they do with Moose.
The fact that you have to think about it, that tells you that's the problem. If I say AEW, you think of a shitload of people. Omega, Ospreay, Swerve, MJF, Brody, whoever. Yep. If I say WWE, you think Cody, Roman, Punk, whoever.
Punk,
right. But if I say TNA, you got to think about it. It's like, fuck. They don't got no identity.
Yeah, but here's the problem though. You look at the two people who are in the segment, right? Robbie E and Mike Santana. Both were former TNA guys. The third person that they were talking about, Steve Macklin, former TNA guy. So WWE did a masterful job.
Yeah, they looking at the people
WWE rated the hell out of TNA, didn't they?
They did a masterful job rating
it. Ex-jobbers. They're like, yeah, you're a TNA guy, you're a TNA. Yeah, we're gonna feed you to these motherfuckers over here on the main roster.
You see how they did Trick, right? Trick was like,
Trick, Joe Hendry.
Right. Speaking of that, I just did a timestamp Joe Hendry's match with Braun Breaker was literally 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't make this up.
Jesus.
So,
And
like,
the
if
whole
there's any
entire time,
fans
bro
out
was
there,
the whole entire time, bro was looking at the stage, looking for Omos. I was like, you motherfucker.
That's even
like,
worse. Like,
So Ballet said Jordan Grace is currently posting about a cat that her husband found. Okay. Shouts go out to that, B. Give the cat a nice, safe home, some food to eat, all that, B. I'm an animal lover.
look at how they did.
And the AAA bracket has came out. Winner faces Roman Reigns in Mexico.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's why Mysterio linked up with him, so they could discuss a tournament.
but yeah, but before we get to that, I just want to say, man, it's crazy how they did these guys, man.
Look at how they did. Look at how they did Trick when he won a TNA title. So it's like that's basically like how WWE sees TNA. They gave Trick the TNA title, and they sent him to TNA just to get a little bit of seasoning in, have him have some matches, right? Like to just make him more prepared. And then when they felt he was more prepared, they took the belt off of him, and now he's on the main roster. So like that's the value that WWE sees in TNA. They're using TNA as a way to get their own developmental talents ready. And then if they see any talents that's worthwhile in TNA, they yoink them up. And it just leaves TNA with nothing. So it's like, you got nothing.
But I thought that Macklin would fit AEW
righteous.
more than WWE.
Hmm?
I thought Macklin would fit AEW more.
No, I'm saying there you go. Oh,
The Hardys,
the righteous.
Yeah, there you go. There go TNA. Representatives of TNA right there.
I guess.
Yo, how long have Hardys just been tag team champions? The motherfuckers been tag team champions for 2 years?
They don't got anybody else.
They actually just won. Would you believe they actually just won those belts back?
From who?
From the system.
Oh yeah. You're right. I forgot about that.
But
They
yeah,
don't got anybody else, bro. Who else they gonna put on?
they really ain't bro. They tag team division is dead, bro. Like aside from the system and the righteous, they ain't got nobody.
The whole
Because
company
they put
is
all their eggs in the system basket. That's the reason why. Like y'all so focused on the punk ass system, I ain't got nobody else. Like the fuck.
Dude, the only positive thing they got going is Ali, and he's their international champion. That whatever that ugly green belt for some.
Yeah,
he should be the world champ.
No, he's not. He actually just lost it.
Who?
To one of his
stablemates.
Yeah, to one of his Order 4 guys just took it from him.
Then put the title on him. Then put the world title on him.
Wait, hold on, wait. So, who's the tall dude?
It's one of the guys of the good hand.
What kind of a tag team is that?
Yeah, put the world title on him. Then put the title. Put the world title on him. Then he's the best guy they have. So,
but
yeah, I agree. Like,
it was a pretty good moment though. His family,
because Dolph Ziggler's a face anyway, right?
I would have he's not a face. He's actually a heel. But I would have.
What? They came like a face.
I thought he was a face.
Nigga, he been a heel for like 2 months now.
And this is how you can tell. This is how you can tell.
You said he's a face, though. You said he's a face.
Hold up.
No, I didn't.
This is how you can tell. This is how you can tell.
I wasn't talking about Dolph. I was talking about Ali for a second because I would have had if you would have said, yeah, because I would have had Ali win the world title when Mike Santana was still champion. But
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
But they did. But they never went there. So I'm like,
yeah, in that aspect, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Good Hand, a tag team called the Good Hand. That sounds wild.
But yeah, that's
it is.
That's what I mean. Oh man.
Go ahead, Toph.
Yeah, I was just saying, like look at Ziggler, bro. Like we talked about this a couple of times. TNA was always the place you went to reinvent yourself. change it up, add a new layer. He's not doing anything. He's literally there's no difference between Nick Nemeth and Dolph Ziggler. He's acting the same. He's wrestling the same. He's wrestling the same. They stopped doing that. That was TNA's thing. That was their calling card. They always did that. They changed people up. They're not even doing that anymore.
TNA used to be the place where you reinvent yourself. Yeah, Tough is right.
Right, and you know why they're not doing that anymore?
Lake of Reincarnation. That was TNA for the Lake of Reincarnation.
And you know why they're not doing it anymore? They're not doing it anymore because they know there's no point. Because they know that their talents are just going to get yoinked up by WWE. They stop caring.
That's actually really sad. That's pretty sad. Who made that an issue? Who made it to the point where it was like, yo, we're so desperate, we're just gonna bend over and let whatever wrestling promotion pull up and just take whatever they want.
Probably
any deals.
It was probably the Silva dude.
I'm waiting for is for Vince to buy it up. That's all I'm waiting for now.
At this point, there ain't really no point in buying TNA because
that will make me. If Vince buys TNA, that will make me laugh so fucking hard.
No, Vince is gonna buy WWE radio. That's what he's gonna do.
Nigga, as much of a cuck as Silva is, he probably would sell it to Vince.
I just want for Vince to hire Jeff Jarrett and then fire his ass again.
It's like he gets over a person that has no backbone whatsoever. Like we've, cracked out jokes when it came to a lot of GMs and COOs, whatever the case may be. But that motherfucker there, like he looked like he's scared of like walking around people. He just gives off that aura and shit. He has no type of swag, no type of confidence at all.
As soon as you saw Perez Hilton on TV, you knew you was in for a brilliant.
The shit he does that was like the immediate red flag. Like once he came over there, he does that thing where like if there is a title match, he gives the title to whoever.
Yeah, around the way.
Right, and it's like that shit only works if you're a name that fans know and respect. Like take Black and Gold NXT and say Sami Zayn beats Kevin Owens to become the NXT champion, and then William Regal comes out and gives him the NXT title. That makes sense because Regal's NXT. We know Regal. We respect Regal. Like nobody knows who the fuck you are, Carlos Silva. You don't have that TNA legacy behind your name.
Let's be real, Leo. Like this dude Tunney had way more swag than Silva. Like Jack Tunney had a lot of charisma, and he didn't do much. Like Silva has no charisma, nothing. He really gives off like loser vibes.
Hold on for a second. Did Steve Maclin tell Carlos Silva to fuck off before leaving?
Yeah,
that's probably why he left.
They booked it. They booked it, and they greenlit that on TV.
What they did?
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know what. So they ain't got no reason to be mad.
And then they had what's his name? The other guy from Imperium, the bald dude.
Eichner.
Vinci, right?
Eichner. Right.
Yeah, Fabian Eichner now. Yeah.
Yeah. When Fabian Eichner signed, they did a segment on television where Eichner was at the table, Silva was at the table. They were talking. Hey, I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, remember we played it here.
Contract. We played it. And Dreamer fucking fell asleep.
This dude Dreamer looked like he didn't want to be there. Because that's right before Dreamer had got fired. Oh, that's when he got fired. And he told him to pull up for the press conference.
That wasn't what was
somebody didn't tell him to pull up to the press conference after.
Right. But what made that segment so bad? That was not a live show. That was taped. So that means that somebody.
I didn't even know that. Oh my God.
It was taped. So that means someone in TNA production saw that segment and was like, "This looks good. Let's put it on fucking TV."
Like,
are you fucking serious?
Live.
Like y'all.
No, hold on. They actually aired that shit?
Yes,
it was taped.
That shit was. So you mean to tell me that you literally see Tommy Dreamer's big ass fucking sleeping, and you greenlit that shit to air. Somebody
Right.
need to
Like
be
he didn't want
fired.
to be there.
I thought that was a
all.
backstage
Y'all let that
meeting.
shit
What?
rock.
Yeah, somebody need
Yeah,
to be
it was
fired.
taped. Right, so that means that somebody in editing, because that's what you do when you're in editing.
Who got
they
fired
sat
for
and
that?
They watched every
Please,
segment.
please
Right,
tell me
so-
somebody got fired for that. Who got fired for that?
No,
It was
nobody
just
was
Dreamer
fired.
that they just let Dreamer go.
Right. And then
Oh my
if for
God.
whatever reason, if they didn't have an editor, or knowing TNA, they couldn't fucking afford one. Okay, if you don't have an editor, then whoever the camera guy was that filmed it could have been like, "Hey, that wasn't a good take. Let's do a second take because it's taped. It's not live. You can do it again. You can do as many takes as
Exactly.
you want." And and then Dreamer, he could have been like, "Hey man, that wasn't a good take. Let me go in the restroom, wash my face, walk around, stretch for it. Look better, more like there's so many other ways they could have did it, and they did nothing.
Don't they have an energy drink
just told
sponsor?
me
Hold on. Don't they have an energy drink sponsor?
they probably do.
Don't they?
I don't know what
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure they
I
do.
don't know. I don't know. I know they had a dude wipe sponsor, but I don't know
Oh
about
God, it's even worse.
He need to do
Right.
wipes to wipe the damn coleslaw out of his beard.
Hold on.
Like, say
Let
what
me-
you want
let me
about
check real
like,
quick.
like say what you want about WWE. We give them shit all the time. Like they would never do something like that. They would never do
Agreed.
a segment a vignette of like someone falling asleep. Like if that happened,
When
it
I
would be
put
fucking
down-
World War III.
Like remember
person
I
would
said
be
from
killed.
before. Remember I had said from before that especially when it comes to WWE's video packages, them shits is like impeccable.
Hold on.
Nine
Dude,
times
you
out
wanna hear
of
something
10,
funny?
that should have hit more than a month longer the content that they give us on Raw and SmackDown.
Mhm.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Of course.
When I put down TNA, the first thing that Google asked me is, the TNA wrestling still exist?
Yo, that is so sad. Oh my God.
We talked about it. Do fucking Marky D. Big ups to Marky D. Marky D's reviews do more clicks than the official YouTube channel.
Yeah, yo, look at Ballet. Ballet threw her. She is.
Marky
Yeah, I
D,
guess
God
that's what
bless him.
Google really said, B. Damn,
Marky
Like,
D,
yeah,
God bless
they have
him.
an
He'll
energy.
be like
They
a
have an energy
random-
drink. They have an
how the
energy drink
fuck
like
sponsor.
Google? How the fuck Google don't even know who the hell y'all are? Google knows everything. How Google don't even know who the fuck TNA is? That is fucking insane.
Fucking Marky D would do like a random 13-minute review of the last episode, and they'll have like fucking 75, 95, over 100K views. Then you go on TNA's YouTube channel, and the same fucking highlight clip of the same episode that Marky D just reviewed barely has 10,000.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
How Google knows me before TNA. Google knows you can Google me. You be like, oh shit, they go Sam, man. He got the music, he got the roundtable. How the fuck TNA? You've been around like, oh my God, this is cool. Damn. Yo, just close the doors, B.
I was watching.
With Marvin Sapp, was that Marvin Sapp, the preacher? Close the doors. Just go ahead and close the doors.
I was watching preseason football with my friend, and my friend asked me just out of the blue. He's all like, "Wait a minute, isn't there wrestling tonight?" I said, "Man, the NFL decided to come back on the perfect night. You know why they came back on the perfect night? Because fuck TNA. That's why."
Oh shit!
It's true. It's true. Every single time football comes back, what's the one night they pick? They always pick Thursday night. You know why? Because they know there's no competition on that night. What they gonna do?
Remember that shit, right, Leo? Close the doors.
I had to leave. I was so pissed I left. I rarely leave live streams.
What live stream was that?
The TNA. That would be the TNA.
You're just bored.
I think it was that TNA debut, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
You were
Good
just
Lord.
bored.
Yeah.
You had
Oh, my God.
no energy at all. You were just.
I
Like,
was
man,
very
I'm out.
disappointed in that shit, B. I was
I was.
like, yo, damn, B. Like, we gonna allow for you, giving you a chance, man. What the fuck? That was like one of the worst episodes that they ever done.
I didn't even say anything. I just left.
I didn't blame you. I was like, what was there really to call? The last straw for me was Perez Hilton. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You heard about him, right? He over there carving
yeah.
himself and all that.
Yeah.
Like he tried to kill himself. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Take your medication, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Some motherfuckers don't deserve to be famous. That's just what it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers always want to find God when they go broke, when they're in deep trouble. That's what that motherfucker going broke. He's like, oh shit, there you go, God. Yeah, you got $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that time Joey Ryan found God when he was a piece of shit. Funny how that works.
I wonder if he's still a Christian. What the fuck happened to that bitch ass nigga? I don't really give a fuck, but
he tried to work at
He disappeared.
Motherfucker.
He disappeared because he knew he had to.
Like I've been to work at Disneyland.
The only comparison that's worse than Joey Ryan working at Disneyland was EDP putting up an application to work at Chuck E. Cheese. That's worse.
Oh my god!
Speaking of acronyms, you say EDP. What about EC3? I know y'all heard
God.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus! Y'all saw that picture of him I posted, right?
Yeah, it's like a video.
Jesus, what happened?
He has a gut now?
He has like the E Honda gut. You know how E Honda has a big ass belly but a 6-pack?
Oh God.
He's got that roid gut. Yeah.
No. You can't be serious.
Yeah, it went viral.
Oh man.
I have to look for that.
Yeah, he's in a weird spot.
Like, yo, like, why is this dude limping? I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, EC3's in a weird spot. He's a rare case of all people, he's literally like one of Dixie Carter's only success stories. She was the only one that really booked him to his strengths. He can't really go back to WWE. He can't keep up with that. He definitely can't keep up with AEW. The TNA shit flamed out. Like, he can't even go back to TNA anymore. He can't go to Ring of Honor. He can't go to AAA or CMLL. Yeah,
he had tried to go to TNA recently. Remember, he jobbed out to this dude Eric.
Right to EY. EY did.
And come to figure out, Mark Diaz said it was only a paid per appearance for EC.
Oh no!
So he was never really coming. So he was never really coming back to TNA. So that's why. So that's why they jobbed him. So that's why they jobbed him out. Jesus.
Right. Cornball ass.
Well, he already did NWA. Really, the only shit left for him is MLW. Man, I'm not even sure he could contribute there. So he's just kind of stuck in the indies.
My thing is
going to JCW though. I think he'd be going to JCW.
I forgot about JCW. Yeah. Okay.
They jobbed out EC3 because he was only there for like a few appearances. But I'm like,
hold on. It looked like EC3 had the walk of shame. Oh my God.
You see it, right?
Now hold up. I don't know this. Now hold up. I don't know this. When he had the match with EY, was that promoted or did he just come back and they did the match?
Like I
don't even remember.
Yeah, it was promoted, but for a short period of time. We knew EC3.
I have to say, he is a former world champion. They should have promoted that.
Right. Exactly.
It still ended up being a waste of time because EY ended up leaving anyway. So like,
he had the walk of shame. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, he had the paper appearance, paper appearance according to Marky D.
It reminds me when Razor Ramon came to that indie and he tried to do the spinning fist. So slow. Look at this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The fall from grace, yo. EC3, what happened to you, dude?
That's not even a fall from grace. That's a fucking tumble from grace. My God.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find a safe video because you got to see the video when he was literally limping. Yeah, he was limping during this entrance, and his belly looking like I got a big one brewing, brother.
Do you know what company this was for?
I
I
think
don't
that was just
care.
I think that was just an indie show.
I think
Okay.
ASW. I think.
I think that was just like an indie show, but yeah.
I know one thing that could probably help him, and I know a lot of wrestlers are doing it now.
Get off the
Maybe he could
race.
start like well, yeah, that too. But maybe if he can get a YouTube channel, like more wrestlers are doing that, like just
That's the
shoot
problem.
shit.
He has one.
He does? I've never seen it.
Yes.
Leo said he's still controlling his now.
He's still controlling his narrative. Is that what it is?
He has a podcast. He has a podcast, I think, with Russo. He has a podcast with Russo.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
sometimes he be pulling up to Rene Dupre's podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Rene Dupree, yeah.
I don't even know if Rene Dupree even still does a podcast.
From before
I've been,
from before he would pull up over there. I used to listen to his shit here and there. Like I remember from before I had played the audio here when this dude had pulled up to Rene Dupre's podcast. It was this dude Loki. Or
I've been
Senshi.
listening to Perry Saturn's YouTube. It's cool hearing from
Yeah,
Saturn.
me too,
He's one
yeah.
of those guys. Yeah, he's one of those guys you don't really hear from like that. He's really private, so just hearing him talk about stuff is cool.
He's part of the top 3 people you don't want to fuck with.
And this dude Sean O'Hare, he be telling some good stories too. Check his YouTube channel out also.
Ming is always number 1, even at 60. Ming is still a person you don't want to fuck with.
Yo, did he pull up tonight?
Who?
Ming.
No.
Oh, come on.
It was Tatum Paxley that pulled up tonight.
Wait, what?
Well, she got called up to the main roster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, B. Speaking of bellies, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Bianca Belair just had her baby. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now it's time to get back in the wrestling shape.
Baby Romeo. No, let her enjoy motherhood. Let her enjoy that. Her and this dude, Tez, man, they and I think that's her first kid. I don't know if that's his first kid. I don't think so. But I think that's definitely Bianca Belair's first kid. So enjoy that shit. Seriously.
It is, yeah.
I mean, my gosh, man.
Soak it all in, B. The little baby. Oh, baby feet was all over the place. Oh my god, baby.
Like,
Yeah, it's different, man. Like being serious,
fever.
it's different. It's different. Like being serious, like some ladies, it's like, they can do both. They can rotate, they can be a mother while also doing other things. But other ladies, like Sandman said, when they get that baby fever, like they're good. And they don't come back. Like Carmella hasn't come back. Ruby hasn't come back.
Right. Mama
Conti
Caution.
or Ty Mello. She wants out. She just wants to be a mom.
She already is out.
Naomi is.
She's done.
Right. So
Yeah, she just
sometimes.
got a release.
Oh, I didn't know that. She retired. I didn't know she
No, she asked for her. You remember that report that when she asked for a release, yeah, she got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, congrats, man. Yeah,
That's
enjoy
why-
that shit.
They
That's
did
why,
over exaggerate that story though. They tried to make it seem like TK kept her from leaving for like 2 years. That wasn't true.
Yeah.
Did
That's
she ask
why
out
Maurice
Trump?
left.
No, she was just out for maternity leave, but she asked for her release just recently and she got it.
Okay.
Nice.
But that's why Maurice left all those years ago. So
Yeah.
you just never know. It's a coin flip. Sometimes when they
We
have
both-
that.
We both know why, or we both know that's not the only reason why Maurice wanted out. Maurice went out because Vince kept on shooting his shot, and she kept on saying no. And she knew
That's
the
what I'm
Marion was
talking
coming.
about. Like, so, like, do you have proof on that?
No, like I'm just speculating.
Yeah, sir. Like, how much kids her and the Miz have? Though, as a matter of
3.
fact.
I believe.
I think like
two or three.
I think 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. I know he has 2. I know Miz has 2 daughters. They have 2 daughters together, but
Yeah,
you know,
not
motherfuckers,
like this.
they still mad at the Miz that he bagged her. Still mad at him, like, oh, this little punk bagged Maurice.
There used to be a joke I used to do in high school. I used to always be like, man, some punk from SmackDown. I used to be like, man. I used to be like, man, some punk from SmackDown was talking shit at the lunch period or some shit.
Hoorah!
I remember when I first saw the Miz, I was like you motherfucker, you realize your dreams.
Yeah, man, I'll never make fun of the Miz, man.
Dude, like she
Yeah,
loved that dude, the Miz. Like ever since he was in the real world.
Yeah, I'll never make fun of the Miz, man. The Miz, he was the last modern day wrestler. It sounds really weird calling Miz a modern day wrestler, but that's what Miz was the last modern day wrestler that had that old school Mortal Kombat ascension. Like he literally worked his way from the literal bottom. He came from a different world. He was in Tough Enough. He was in the developmental system. He was in ECW. Then he was on Raw. He did the tag team thing with Morrison. Then he won the U.S. title. Then he won Money in the Bank. Then he cashed in. Then he became WWE champion. Stayed around. Won
Cole had a heart attack that night.
Tag titles. Like he literally like worked his way up like from absolute nothing. Like how Shawn used to. Like how Brett used to. Like how Austin used to. They don't really do that now. They don't do that anymore. It's like you either get the Obafemi like rocket up the ass push, or you get the we're gonna use you, but we're not gonna really push you. Carmelo Hayes, Ricky Starks type push, and then when we feel like it, we'll give you the U.S. title, and then we'll take you off TV because fuck you. Then we're gonna bring you back like a year, and that's like really detailed. That's what they do now. But Miz literally he had that old school ascension where he worked his way from the literal bottom.
I remember
he's definitely a Grand Slam champion.
Quick story about the Miz. I remember watching him on the Real World Road Rules Challenge, and it was the following Monday. I turned into Raw. I was like, "The fuck? Like, how is he on MTV one minute and then on WWE the next?" Like,
my sister told me that he always wanted to be a wrestler. That was always his dream in the real world.
Like, you motherfucker, you realize your dream. Okay.
Well, the question is now, we'll see how committed you really are. And to his credit, he got like what, over 20 years in the company now?
Definitely a future Hall of Famer. Miz is going in the Hall of Fame without a shadow of a doubt.
I would never ask for or hope for the release of anyone, but I think if he was released, that's the release that would really wake. I mean, I think everybody's already woken up at this point, but if Miz got released, if he was a part of those post WrestleMania cuts, I think that would be the release that would really wake up fans to be like, "What's the fuck is going on here? How could you get rid of the Miz?" You know what I'm saying? Because he's literally the definition of a lifer. Like Miz could not go anywhere else but WWE. If they cut him, that would be the release that would really wake up fans to be like, "What kind of time is TKO on?" You know what I mean?
Career, if Miz gets released, his career might be over because I don't really see him. Because I don't see him as a fit for any other company.
Backup plan, though. I mean, like he has multiple. He has multiple revenue streams.
I'm sure he saved his money. I know he was pushing hard to play Johnny Cage, but they gave it to Carl Urban instead. So
Carl Urban did a good job. I guess is that a segue?
Oh yeah, I did say I was going to the Mortal Kombat 2 review. Yeah. I'll get through this quick. I apologize for taking so long to watch it. This job kills me. I watched it yesterday. Good movie. So here's the Cliff Notes version. What I liked, and you can play off me, Sandman. I like the pacing. I like how the pacing of the movie does not waste any time. Like within the first 5-10 minutes of the movie, you're like, yeah, this is a Mortal Kombat movie. I like the action. I liked how they incorporated the characters using their weapons, like Kung Lao using his hat. Shao Kahn using his hammer, Katana using her fans and a little ribbon thing, Liu Kang using fire and shit. So really creative. I liked the set, was good. Music was good. What I didn't like, Liu Kang was a fucking afterthought. He barely did anything. Like he barely
did
talked.
you see the first one? Did you see the
Yeah, I
first
saw
one?
the first one. Yeah, I saw the first one. They
I'm talking about in this universe, because there's the first one with Robin's show.
Yeah, I know. To
Okay,
me,
so
it was almost it was almost as if
they
like they gave up.
definitely stepped him up compared to how he was. Yeah, because in the first Mortal Kombat, yeah, he was a complete afterthought. Like they focused more on Cole, but I think on this Mortal Kombat 2, they made him step up a little more. But go ahead.
Yeah, I thought they made him an afterthought, and they made Shang Tsung a bitch.
Yo, I can't stand that motherfucker, son.
They did nothing with Shang Tsung, because I was like, wait a minute, like this dude, because like I'm a Mortal Kombat, like I like Street Fighter too, but I was always more of a Mortal Kombat guy, because in the lore, like this nigga Shang was begging Shao, like the way fucking Pinta was begging Gable in his debut match, please, that was Shang. Like Shang was fucking like begging Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn was like, all right, I'll give you a second chance. This nigga, I swear to God, dude, this dude Shang Tsung had like 2 scenes the whole movie. Like, thanks for coming, brother. Like, don't fucking come back. But anyway, the movie was cool. I like Jax, Jade, Kano, Johnny K, Baraka.
You might as well say spoilers, because I don't. Like, these dudes are taking too long to watch Mortal Kombat. I don't think they're really interested in Mortal Kombat 2. So you might as well say the spoilers. Go ahead.
But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was good.
Yeah, I agree. Like motherfuckers was being more harsh about it. You know what I mean? Mainly when it came to Katana putting the beats on Shao Kahn. Like, come on, B. Like, this is Katana. Like, this is all a part of the Mortal Kombat lore in the video game also. You know what I mean? She always knew this dude weak spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, because he's basically his I guess you could say adopted daughter.
So I think the story they were trying to tell was that without that amulet, he would have been killed by most of them anyway. Because Liu Kang was fucking him up. Cole was fucking him up.
When it came to that, I get that. I get when people was mad about that. Like, because people were saying that, Shao Kahn, he don't need the amulet to be powerful. He's already powerful as just because, him being the elder god. So that gripe I do get. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say one more thing. Plot hole, what the fuck happened with Sindel? She was never addressed. She's
dead. They beat. Remember, Sonya beat her, and that was it.
No, but she was back. Remember when Shao Kahn threatened to kill her again, and Katana was like, "Please don't, and he just stopped. They just left her.
Right, she didn't kill her. I thought she. Damn. Okay, yeah. She didn't kill her. She did survive. I thought she did.
Yeah, Quan Chi was like. Yeah, Quan Chi was like the fucking Shinron in the movie. He just brought back people when it was convenient.
Nah, that motherfucker, I didn't like how they did Quan Chi either. I didn't like how they did Quan Chi. I didn't like how they did Shang Tsung and Raiden. That motherfucker. Don't put him in a Mortal Kombat movie ever again, yo. No more movies for Raiden. Yeah. I can't stand that motherfucker. He is so useless.
Yeah, so the thing about Raiden, it's like Beerus and fucking Dragon Ball Super. He's a fucking god. So his mere presence is like, it's a plot contrivance, because if Beerus got serious, any threat in Dragon Ball could be eliminated. So anytime there's like a new Dragon Ball Super story, they have to find some way to write Beerus off so that the actual plot can happen. Now, to reference that to Mortal Kombat, Raiden is literally the god of thunder. He's a god. So because he's a god of thunder, he cannot partake in anything because he would just one-shot people. So they always have to do some contrived shit where it's like like in the original movie in '95, he's like, only mortals can compete. sure, right?
Yeah.
Sure. And then in this movie, fucking Kung Lao like jumps him and slices his neck, so he's like incapacitated. It's like in the games, it doesn't matter.
I was like,
it
yo,
doesn't.
son, you mean to tell me? Because this dude slit your throat, now you just laying down like this dude.
Yeah,
He
Raiden
over here
is one
like
of those
Johnny
characters.
Gargano through the whole movie because he got his throat slit.
Yeah, Raiden is one of those characters that I don't think they'll ever do justice in a movie. He's better for the games because games don't have logic. You just pick the character and you beat the fuck out your opponent, and that's it. But you can't get that in a movie because in a movie, he's a god. You can't kill him by conventional means. So
Right.
yeah,
I get that.
So yeah,
I'll also say
Anyway,
this:
it was fine.
like the Liu Kang versus Kung Lao match, one of the best fights I've seen this year. What do you think about that Kung Lao versus?
Yeah, it was a good fight. I love how they incorporated Kung Lao's hack and how important it is to the fighting style. That shit was good. Like for a while, I forgot I was watching the movie. You know, it's like the game. You know,
Right.
I like how they chose the Portal background. It's a nice throwback to Mortal Kombat 2. So, So what's the plan? Are they going to do a third one?
I don't know because people keep complaining. So who knows? They might not even do it. They said it made money. It didn't double. They made their money back, but they didn't double the money. So who knows?
Okay.
Usually that means that they're going to come back with a new one.
Yeah, probably.
If they're making money.
Yeah, it's a fun time, you know. So it's a popcorn movie. You want some action, some comedy, a little bit of story progression. Yeah, it's a regular old like action flick.
I imagine the Street Fighter movie will probably be on Netflix too.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yo, Cody, Roman Reigns. Y'all about to add extra layers to y'all character? What's going on with this? Because y'all better kill this shit.
As soon as the movie comes out, I have a feeling that your wife's gonna come out and say, "It is time."
You shouldn't even talk like that. But we all going to movies. I'm like, we bringing the baby and everything. We're like, we out. We going to movies to go watch. No, I'm playing. I'm going to the damn movies. Like, I'm gonna make sure my baby's well fed, pampered, changed, all that shit.
That is wrong.
I'm gonna make sure I'm a good dad before I go see Street Fighter. Don't judge me.
Oh, man.
Oh, by the way, Zilla wrestled his final match for HOG tonight.
Oh yeah, it was live earlier, right?
Which means he's free and clear to join NXT.
That match with Amazing Red was pretty rough, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Stay away from the bloodline, please. That's my main thing. Please stay away from the bloodline. We don't need the bloodline to continue on.
The original plan, according to rumors, the original plan was Zilla in the Roman match. But Roman said, nah, we ain't going to do it that way.
Should they, to be honest with you? Also, Zilla, where would Zilla fit in this situation?
Right now, he's going to be in NXT. We don't know when, but he's going to be in NXT.
Well, NXT
if Tony
NXT
Khan's
needs
about
him.
to leave, they're gonna need the star power, because
NXT been needed the star power. I mean, all of their heavy hitters are on the main roster, and they just moved Tatum. They just moved Tatum Paxley, so
Santana.
I mean, they just moved Grayson Waller back. So
Santana, Macklin, and Zilla might boost up a very needed
Yeah,
hosting.
like in the main
card.
event scene. Yeah, them in the main event, they need that boost.
Well, it looks like great.
Because you still got, you got Noraku still there. You got Tony D. He's still there. You got that Miles Bourne dude. He's stepping up.
They might have to. I don't know what they're gonna do with Tony D, but I know they got a number one contenders match next week. So
whoever they're talking about is probably going to show up after that number one contenders match.
I think this version of Tony D is whack. I don't like it at all. He needs to go back to his Italiano soprano shit.
But don't you need a mob to kind of
build a new mob?
With who?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like with what guy?
Shit, does it really matter? Like, get anybody. Like, it's not like they gotta get an actual Italian. How much times they got motherfuckers that's not actually the right ethnicity to play a particular role?
Even if they're not really, the ethnicity is not there. It's gotta get somebody to make it look real.
Hey, if Hakeem, the African Dream, can make shit look real,
oh, don't mention that part.
What the fuck? I still don't know why motherfuckers was mad that Cody calls him Raheem. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers gave him the name.
No, the motherfuckers think that's corny as because it's low key racist. It is.
But they're the ones that called him that shit. Whose fault is that?
No, I don't think. I'm saying that I think the motherfuckers that's against that shit is the ones that didn't give him that name. I never thought that shit was fucking funny or like, come on, B. That shit was corny.
Even still, they didn't stop it. So
yeah, earthquake shucking and jiving.
When? What? Oh yeah, with the oddities, but he like Cartman.
No, that was an earthquake. That was a typhoon. Was it typhoon?
No, that was earthquake in the oddities.
No. Like Hakeem the African Dream.
Oh no, that was one man gang.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like that was 60s racism right there. But like Hakeem the African Dream.
Yeah, but that should be corny as hell with the whole Happy Black History Month to Cody Raheem Rose. Like, stop that. I've never been a fan of that goofy shit. And then
next year,
Cody Rose sitting there saying like, "Oh, I see Drew McIntyre and whoever the fuck he had a promo battle with having a dick swinging contest, but they don't call me Cody Raheem Rose for nothing." Like, really?
Starting next March is gonna be Brock History Month.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna do that. Like, I'm already doing my homework on that shit as we speak.
I got that over.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my homework on that shit right now. But on February, we're gonna have the whole month talking about the New Day on Black History Month. Like, not only the New Day, but the New Day individually.
The 2nd February 29th hits. Brock's music hits.
Can't. Well, not anymore now, but yeah.
I like how they gave the WWE title to Lashley on March 1st. Vince, you ain't shit.
Yeah, the minute the month was over, like, damn, bro.
We can't win, B.
Like, yeah.
I know exactly how Vince was too. Vince was like, "Yeah, I'll put the title on Lashley after February, because you can't trust them new niggas over there."
Just imagine the breath. But that's the thing, though. He honored Black History Month to a certain degree.
He did.
And then he
Triple H won't even mention that shit. Triple H is like, what?
Because he's got no balls, because Trump doesn't. That's why.
February 29th. February 29th. Hit Brock's music. Wait, what?
No, we definitely gonna talk about it. Like we gonna talk about it. February and March, B. We locked in.
He won the title off of Big E, and then immediately Big E started checking the drivers like, "You motherfucker."
He did it for Kofi Kingston. Did it too when he took it from him.
That was even worse.
Kofi still ain't challenged for that belt back ever since. I'm like, nigga, you just lost your belt to
You were
Lesnar.
throwing pancakes the very next week.
No, he did.
What he
challenge
said? You
for
gotta
it again.
know where to hold him. No one.
No, he did challenge for it
him.
again. He challenged He challenged Lashley. He still lost though.
But you were throwing pancakes the very next week. Oh, you motherfucker!
I didn't even remember that. But
He forgot about that shit. That motherfucker, like.
I'm dead ass. I did
Not you.
Kofi
Not
challenge
you.
last
I'm talking
year.
about what Black Star said. Like he started throwing pancakes right after him losing the belt. He forgot he was even a damn champion. He said, "I was a champion? Nah, I wasn't a champion."
Like the second,
He didn't want no smoke with Brock.
Ballet says, "What are they doing with Blake Monroe?" I don't know, but that promo Tony Storm cut is becoming very ironic at this point. So
that's a good question.
What has she even had a match yet? No, right?
Nope.
My God, man, what the fuck?
WWE said we already got our blonde. Beat it.
And they just moved. Oh my God, man! Like, wait, wasn't she supposed to challenge Tiffany for the U.S. title or something?
She was supposed to have a feud with Julia, and they just dropped that. There's been no follow up to it at all.
Oh my God, man. Like,
that kind of fucked up.
So you had her come out, jump Julia just to forget about it? Jesus.
Yeah, I've noticed this about
books for the moment.
I've noticed this about TKO. Since TKO has taken over, there really has not just been any emphasis on the girls at all. Like going back to that debut episode, remember they were teasing a feud between Bayley and Roxy. That was before Roxy joined the Judgment Day. And then they dropped it. And they sent Roxy back to NXT. And then speaking of Bayley, remember the Bayley bipolar shit? The segments where it seemed like she was going to go crazy? They dropped that. That went nowhere.
Remember, they gave that gimmick. They gave the gimmick to Lyra. That was
I guess.
That was in Bayley's character. Right. And they gave it to her.
Then they were like, okay, so Dom's with Rhea, and then they broke up, and then Dom's with Liv, and then Liv got hurt, and then they began to start like a tease with Roxy and Dom, and then they just dropped that. Mm-hmm. Then they started planning C's between Roxy and Liv, and then Liv came back from injury, and now they're just cool again, like nothing happened. And then early in the year, they started planting seeds of dissent between Liv and Raquel, and they dropped that. Yep. Meanwhile, on SmackDown, you got Charlotte and Alexa, and it's like, okay, they're friends now. All right. Julia wasn't really doing anything. Chelsea, until recently, wasn't doing anything. You had Mia, well, not Mia. What's her? Meechin, BFAB. They joined.
You got it right. Mia again. Same thing.
Right, because they weren't doing anything. Like there's no art. There's no stories. Like only the top girls are involved in stories. Like all TKO cares about, they care about Io, Rhea, Liv. That's it. They don't care about the undercard girls. They just don't. Even Charlotte.
But here's the thing though, like we can't just keep on just blaming the TKO. Like if this dude Triple H always plasters his name at the end of every single show, he got to get some blame also. Like, yo, my dude, what are you doing? You know, why are you not writing stories? How the fuck you don't have nothing for your new champion? Interim or not, that's still your new champion when it comes to the women.
I don't believe
he just got pinned tonight, so
Who
I think
got
the-
pinned tonight?
I think the
Chelsea
Who got pinned
Green.
tonight?
Chelsea Green. She got pinned.
Chelsea Green got fucking pinned tonight?
I'm not even kidding. They had her team up with Tiffany Stratton to challenge Fatal Influence for the tag titles and lost.
Fucking God, yo. I hate, yo.
You can't make this up.
Speaking of Tiffany, I'm confident that the women's US title has been defended on like maybe one PLE. Barely. I think.
You would be wrong, actually.
How the fuck?
It hasn't been defended. It hasn't been defended on any show.
What the fuck are we doing here, yo? Who pinned her again?
The women's tag champs, the chick from Fatal Influence.
Oh my God.
I wish I was making this up, but I'm not.
Yo, son. Oh my God. Just continue on, man. I just don't even care no fucking more. I don't.
What can we say? We crowned a women's champion, and on our first night with the belt, she gets pinned by realistically a woman that's in the tag team division.
It's like I said, they care about their established ones. They like Rhea, they like Io, they like Liv. That's it. Even Charlotte is no longer protected. Even Jade.
So basically, all they do is put prompts in Chat GPT. They're not writing none of this shit.
But Lash,
shit is on autopilot. Let's really be fucking real.
Who did Lash powerbomb straight?
I think that was
Sunday.
I think it was Tiffany she put through that ladder.
Now she bounced off that ladder. Like ladder didn't break.
Oh, where the fuck is Lyra? That's another one. Like they dropped that shit too.
She keeps on.
Yeah,
she keeps on doing.
She beat Bailey, and that was it.
She keeps on doing commercial break. She keeps on doing commercial break promos on Raw.
What?
So they have her on one of those non-televised promos.
You know what that means, right? So basically, they're giving her the New Day treatment. That's exactly what they did to New Day. Remember, they turned heel, and then they made those appearances during those commercial breaks.
Good Lord!
This company is fucking retarded, yo.
So you have her turn heel, you give her this bipolar gimmick, and you don't televise it.
Like she literally has a new gimmick.
And
y'all don't want nothing
that.
fresh. It's just really apparent. Y'all don't want nothing fresh, nothing new, huh? Y'all want to stick to.
She did say during
50-year-olds, motherfuckers in their late 40s. That's what y'all want to stick to, huh? WWE.
She did say during her commercial break promo on Monday that she wants to face Raquel Rodriguez and Dallas Ramirez.
Man, that's why I really be watching this shit. No fucking.
I already know what they're doing, Sam. Man, what they're doing is they're doing that gaslight shit. They're doing that self-fulfilling prophecy. They're not trying. They're not putting forth any effort. And then when the girls go out there and the ratings go down, then they'll be like, "See, you guys aren't draws."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're not draws because you're not putting the effort in. Like they're gonna be like, you see, Natalia, you're not a draw. We tried the MMA thing and it didn't work because you didn't fucking tell the story of trying to explain why she's doing this MMA thing. You have not explained to the casual audience what made Natalia transform into this MMA gimmick. What's the origin of it? How did she come about it? Why is she do? You didn't do any of that. You just fucking paraded her out there on TV cold. No explanation, no story.
And I got another thing for you, my dude. Like when it comes to Waxine Dupree, whatever happened to her training? That shit just evaporated. She just stopped training after she won the IC belt, like yo,
she's now a full-time manager for some weird reason. She manages the division now.
No, they're hoping she'll be better as a manager.
I understand that, but it should be a progression to that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It should be okay. Like you had us focus on one thing. What happened to that? That's
Natty's permanently on NXT because that's where she feels like she's a. If you're not having
you're not understanding. You're telling you shouldn't have to be telling me this. WWE should be telling me this.
Yeah. Like you're right. Like I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just giving you a quick landscape.
Yeah. I'm saying like that's what WWE should be telling motherfuckers. Like, say, like for instance, I haven't watched the product in like a half a year, whatever, 6 months, whatever. Oh, let me just see what's going on real quick. I ain't watched this shit in a minute. You just see nothing but random brawls and all that. You know what the hell's going on? Nothing but unnecessary chaos. Like, okay, slow down. Like, what's going on? Who's who? Who's that person? Why is that person mad at this person? And then you figure out, oh, I'm mad at him because I'm mad at him. That's it. And he's not better than me. And that's like the whole story.
The parts where like they actually tell a story, like it makes sense, or like it doesn't necessarily make sense. Let me rephrase that. It makes the show better on the parts where they actually tell a story.
Of course.
For instance,
it needs more stories though. That's the thing. But they too busy want to post ads and shit. Their main focus is ads.
Like for instance, with Cody and KO tonight, like they actually had a good promo between the two.
That shit was whack.
When Punk said don't come back at me when it was me who got you tickets for you and your son, I think that's what he said.
Yeah, he threw the little jab, talking about the kids. Ooh, that fucking promo, that shit was whack. Go ahead.
I think Cody and Orton's promo tonight was actually fine. I'm like,
I
was like, where the fuck was this during the Mania build-up?
No. Like, what was that one about?
It was basically about Cody went at Randy for jumping him. And then Randy countered back saying, yo, you wanted this version of me, and now you're mad.
Where was this?
This happened tonight.
No, where was this at Mania?
Yes, exactly. And then Cody came back at Randy by saying, yo, you're the legend killer? Dude, you're the only legend left. Who kills you?
That was actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Huh.
I'm like, where the fuck was this promo during the Mania build? If y'all would have did this shit, it would have been better. Like, what?
Because Pat McAfee needed his contract obligations to be put up. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I got it right here.
But after 20 years, after everything we've been through, especially recently, Randy, you owe me an explanation. I owe you an explanation. I owe you. Are you crazy? I don't owe you jack.
Come on. Jack shit. Say it.
They're on NBC. You know that they don't let that fly.
Remember? Back during the road to WrestleMania in March, you asked for the very best version of Randy Orton. In fact, you gave me permission to be the very best version of Randy Orton. You cocky, arrogant son of a bitch.
Hey, yeah, get him. Yeah, angry.
Gave permission to me, a 14-time world champion, the Viper, the Legend Killer. Well, I played your game, didn't I, at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas? I gave you the best version of Randy Orton, and what did you do?
I'll tell you what you did. Right in the middle of that ring, you beat me. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. But in that moment, something deep down snapped. I first felt an echo, and it got louder and louder and louder and louder and louder, and the voices came back more clear than they'd ever been during my entire career, and they told me to do whatever I had to do to put you down on all fours, back up, and kick you in the face as hard as I could. And then, in that moment, I realized that the best version of Randy Orton
What's the best version?
wasn't going to bring home number 15.
It should be.
But the worst version of Randy Orton can and will. No, I don't care who has it. I'm going to take it back. I don't care if it's Owens. I don't care if it's Punk. But if there's one thing I know, I will not be taking it from you, Cody. Because as long as there's air in my lungs, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you never, ever, ever, ever are WWE champion again. Right?
About 3 months too late and $1 short.
That's your mission, my dude, to make sure Cody Rhodes never be WWE champion again.
About 4 months too late and $1 short.
There's a meme for this, and I believe it goes a little something like this. Boy, that sure got out of hand. That got out of hand really fast.
How is that more important than you beating John Cena's record, or potentially beating John Cena's record, I should say?
Yo, Randy, you could have got with a trade.
Let's see what Cody says.
The worst version of yourself. Where's the title right now? What are you talking about? I'm not held to the standards of the championship anymore.
Thank you.
To turn the other cheek. Look at me. I don't have to turn the other eye. You talking about the worst version of yourself? What about the worst version of me? I don't have to be the damn good guy anymore. Forget about the title. No one needs to take place in here. And newsflash for you. You call yourself the Legend Killer. Look all around, Randy. You're the last legend left in WWE. So my question for you is this. Who kills you?
Okay. All right. That was a good yeah. That was a good jab to the lip.
Decent.
That was a good jab to the lip.
That was decent.
You're the last legend here. So who's gonna kill you? I like that one. That was cool. Round of applause for that shit. Seriously.
That should have been a boo.
Nah, I like that. It's a nice way he worded that. I just hope Gunther's not gonna come out of nowhere. Please, God, we don't want to see Gunther versus Randy Orton. No, please no.
No, we don't want to see Pat McAfee and Randy Orton. That's what we don't want to see.
Gunther wasn't even there tonight, so.
Nah, because remember he said you call yourself the Legend Killer, but you the last legend left. So who's gonna kill you? Please don't let this shit lead to this dude.
Oh Lord!
Ain't nobody trying to see motherfucking no. Please no. But nonetheless, I like how he worded that shit.
Yeah.
But earlier today, right? Earlier today, me and Sam had a conversation about Brock's retirement.
You glitching up a little bit.
Oh. Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
But what I would say was that me and Sandman had a conversation earlier today on Instagram talking about Brock's retirement. And I said that, it was on ESPN, which means that they have to honor the retirement. And I said that if Brock comes back at any point in time, no one's going to believe a single thing that ESPN says anymore. Then I told Sandman that his wrestling brain's on too much. Then I said that imagine if Hulk Hogan made his presidential announcement on CNN and they pulled the shit that they pulled that night.
Yeah. That shit was funny when he wanted to run for president and when he was in the NWO.
That no one would ever believe anything CNN would say. It would be what MAGA is, but 10 times worse.
Oh, please. You act like ESPN never said something when they got their news wrong. It's not like they're lying. They just reporting news.
Not blatantly wrong like that.
Man, look, if the Saudis hit this motherfucker up with a big ass bag, you think he's not going to pull up for Mania 43?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, don't be surprised if a lot of motherfuckers pull up like, oh shit. They fucking trying to pay motherfuckers like what, $1 million a match? $1 million one match? No, hell yeah, I'm pulling up.
They don't put hundreds on your front lawn. Those motherfuckers put gold bars on your front lawn.
Right, like
say here.
That's what I hate when they do bullshit like oh, I'm retiring, and because if you just be real about it. Like even Shawn Michaels regretted doing that shit. But look what he did, and he's considered one of the greatest of all time.
But he did say during the interview, he did
when
say
he see that Super Showdown, Brad. Remember Super Showdown? He's like, yeah, I'll pull up for that. You seen that motherfucking check? Y'all pull up for that. What?
But he did say that he went to see his steroid daughter win Olympic gold.
Damn, you want?
I think she wrestles, right?
I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Brock?
Yeah, Brock's daughter.
Yeah, you wild though. You don't know she takes steroids.
What? Did you see how huge she is?
No, I seen her.
Tell me she's not taking something.
I ain't gonna lie. She do look like if that was his son wearing a wig.
Exactly.
Man. And then he got 3 kids, right? Like she's into the what she's doing again? I forgot what she was doing.
She's wrestling.
No, she's wrestling too?
I think I'm not too sure. It's either that or she's doing shot put or something like that.
Yeah, and the boys they're in the hockey.
It looks like none of Sable's genetics moved on to her. Like none of it. 0% of it.
What genetics?
All of Brock's genetics.
Please. All Shorty did was get naked. That's all Sable ever did. Sable ain't got nothing going on. That's really like
you got Saudi.
Yeah, I said what?
I said you guys mentioned Saudi.
Yeah. I was hoping that's what I was saying. Like, don't be surprised if
Brock, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is next year. It's time, man. Fuck it.
La la.
I'm telling you, $1 million match.
Can you imagine the fucking pop if they played the Muhammad Hassan theme at the Rumble? Oh my god, it would be an earth-shattering pop.
Oh Jesus!
Shit. Speaking of the Rumble, they're trying to make that 2 nights, right? Like, but not
next year will be the final year.
You know what they should do?
The one night.
You know what they should do if they really want to fucking break the internet? Bring back Hassan with a cap that says "Make WWE Great Again." They should do.
You was a mess.
Oh my god!
I will laugh so hard if they do that. Like then I'll stop laughing. I'm like,
But yeah, that's what I was basically saying. John Cena too. Don't be surprised if John Cena pull up and not have a match, but do like a quick little run in and do his combo moves, the right hands and the shoulder tackle, five knuckle shuffle,
not saying,
all that
man.
other shit, the FU. Don't be
Not
surprised
saying,
if
man,
he end up doing that shit in Saudi Arabia.
Not saying, man. Not John Cena. John Cena's bald spot will show up first, and then John Cena.
Didn't he go to Turkey or whatever? Didn't he want to get that shit taken care of?
He was fucking fully bald before he went.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, my dude, just go to the fucking barbershop or something. Y'all motherfuckers doing this whole, I want to get a $1,000 shape up. Like, yo, it's not that serious. Just go to, I don't know, Size Sperling or whatever and get some fucking scissors.
The only bald spot that was worse was Shawn Michaels' bald spot where Randy Orton punt kicked his cowboy hat.
That shit was so fucking stupid. Dude fucking knows so that like, dude, you have no hair. We don't care. You're still Shawn Michaels.
I be cutting my own hair. I get myself a shape up and everything. Like, man, look, that shit saves a lot of money, though.
That shit was so embarrassing. Oh my god.
But yeah, I seen AEW was in Mexico.
I can't say tell him, Terrence.
Nah, they were they were in Grand Slam Mexico this Wednesday.
Yeah, they was in the Cathedral. Really, really cool venue. Like that place.
That's what that place is called? Okay.
But Christian Cage he's like the new grumpy old man like him kicking Marina Shafir in the clit was just how you call it with the clit kick. I don't think that ever happened. Has that ever happened before in wrestling history?
A few times in ECW, but that was because they look like dudes, so to kick them in the dick.
So I think now that might have been a first in a while. Of course it had to be Christian.
I don't know why she was even trying him for. Like, why are you touching him? You know this dude don't give no fucks.
Marina Shafir don't either, so that's why she did it. I love how Marina doesn't even break character, man, for nobody. Not even for her husband.
Yeah, they had like a Boys in the Hood moment. No, I'm sorry, Tales from the Hood. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You don't give a fuck either, motherfucker.
Oh man. And these motherfuckers too. Osprey and Andrews. When this dude went tumbling down the damn steps, that was actually pretty dangerous for Osprey to do that shit.
Osprey ain't got no off switch, like
him
all.
taking that spot, that was dangerous. Like him tumbling down them steps, that was like, come on, my dude, you do it too much.
I have a quick question though. Like if they're doing the casino battle royale, right? At All In, correct? Like that's what they're doing?
Yeah.
Like if they're going to do that, wouldn't you think that Hangman will be one of the participants?
He can't challenge for the belt again.
But wouldn't a battle royal bypass that though?
Not really.
Really?
In theory, we'll have to see, I guess.
Like kind of like the Rumble, right? Like he can't challenge for the title, but if we win the Rumble,
he said he can't. The stipulation was he can't challenge for it as long as he lives, which is basically the same thing Cody Rhodes did.
That's a mistake.
But at the same time, though, Hangman has been champion a couple times, so
Doesn't matter. You can't close that door.
I didn't like the stipulation either, but here we are.
No. Like I'm
I
not
know
saying
why.
that,
Yeah, I know why they do the stipulation. You know why they do it?
why.
Because one day someone's gonna use it against MJF.
Yeah, like I kind of figured that might happen. That
Yeah.
somebody's going to do that to MJF, and then MJF loses, so you can't challenge for the title.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that would be like a full circle type of thing.
Really,
I kind of imagine
Ballet?
it.
They just won the belts. Who they lost them to, Ballet?
Oh yeah, the Demand did lose the titles. They lost it to Hangman and Brodito.
Mm.
All three of the belts? The trios belts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a classic. They used to do this shit all the time back in the 80s, where it's like you have the belts on a face team, but you want to put them on another face team. So you have that first face team drop them to heels, and then those heels drop it to the next team you want to put it on. That's what they did.
You know what I thought about? All three of them are cowboys.
Nah, that's not the thing. That's not the thing that kind of popped into my head. The thing that popped into my head is that Bandito, aren't you ROH champion? What was the last time you actually defended that shit?
he defended it. He defended it against Hedgesero last month, but yeah.
Yeah, but all three of them are cowboys.
Concentrate on the ROH title. I don't give a fuck.
They should
win the 6-man title.
They should really go there with it. You know what I mean? Like they should be the new version of the Smoking Guns. Be fucking.
Oh God!
I like the little western. I like the western vignettes that they were doing with Bandito when he came back. Some fans thought they were corny. I thought it was different. I like it. We need more of that.
Yeah, with the whole water shit. Yeah.
No. Like I like that. Like I like Bandito. It's just that you have a world championship. Defend your world championship. I don't give a fuck. Like the 6-man titles. Defend your world championship. That should be number one on your mind.
Dude, fucking TK doesn't care about Ring of Honor. You know how I know he doesn't care?
Yeah.
He was interviewed he was interviewed like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't know what this podcast was. I have to look up the information to find out, so I apologize to this person. I don't want to disrespect you. But this podcast host was just asking TK questions. He was reading the questions off a prompt. It was a Q&A. And one of the questions was, hey, TK, how come you never did a second class for the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame? And TK had this stupid look on his face like, we have a Hall of Fame? Dude, yes, you do, you motherfucker. You made the Hall of Fame. It was your idea. You could tell that TK legitimately forgot that he had a Ring of Honor.
That's the thing. Then give it to somebody else. You know what I mean? Let somebody else work on Ring of Honor. Don't be so fucking greedy.
Yeah.
Like Athena is literally the women's champion for fucking ever. Forever. And yet she goes to Dynamite and she goes to Collision and she's a fucking bum on both shows.
You're a bum, Rock. You'll knock you into tomorrow.
Jesus.
You'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock.
Don't be making no damn sense, I'll tell you.
Yeah, man, just fucking put Ring of Honor on YouTube. Like, this season so far, they've put all the Dark Side of the Ring episodes on YouTube, and it's actually been really good.
Like, I like this season.
It's been good. It's been good for their PR because more people are watching it and talking about it because it's on YouTube. And what it is like these promoters, they want to get their cake and they want to eat their pie too. It's like, you don't need to put this shit on Honor Club, my dude. Nobody cares a fuck about Honor Club. I guarantee you. If you put a Ring of Honor episode, if he puts his Ring of Honor episodes on YouTube, I guarantee you, like, it's still going to be Ring of Honor, and most people are not going to care about it. But if you just upload it for free, you're going to get more buzz. More people are going to check because it's going to pop up. It's going to pop up in the algorithm. If you watch WWE stuff,
more eyes will be focused on it.
Right. You know, like
and how long is a program? How long is every episode?
About an hour, right?
Not long at all.
Like about an hour?
Yeah, like an hour
Yeah.
episode. That's it. I would even put that shit to like 40 minutes on YouTube. 40 minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes, 45 minutes without commercials.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
do what NXT. Yeah, just do what NXT used to do. Just make 1 hour episodes. Make them weekly. Because like they're doing the NXT shit. Like NXT shows are on YouTube now. You know, even I know that. I don't even watch NXT, and I know that because it's popping up in my algorithm. I see it pop up. Just do that, TK.
Yeah, like it's now on ESPN now, which is weird. It's kind of weird to see NXT on ESPN.
Yeah, if you can't get a TV deal, and if the fucking Warner whoever, if they don't want it on fucking Max, just put it on YouTube. It'll get you more clicks, more for your algorithm, and more people will be talking about it. And he doesn't want to do it because I guess he just feels like, oh, that means that I've given up. Like, no, fucking NWA Power blew up because it was free on YouTube.
Yeah,
that's when it was the most hot. When it was on YouTube, just put it on YouTube, dude.
And you don't only have to put it on YouTube. You can put it amongst other streaming platforms also.
Yeah, Twitch.
Yeah,
TikTok.
especially Twitch.
Yeah,
Twitch, X.
I felt bad. Like what Ballet said, Dark Side of the Ring with the Renegade was very sad. Like, yeah, he was a very depressed man.
That and the Boss Man shit. Like, I will always stand on him beating the Big Show for the WWF Championship. I'll always stand on that. He should have beat Big Show, B.
He had the most smooth. He had the smoothest move set for a big guy.
I like that movie he used to do where he would run the ropes and then like do the baseball slide out the ring and then big.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie, dude.
He did all that extra shit just to catch you with an uppercut to your chin.
Yeah.
Like he just knew about ring psychology, like, and then him, with the nightstick, using the nightstick like a nunchuck.
The funniest feud of all time was Boss Man versus Nails, knowing that Nails was actually the good guy.
Yo, as a kid, I thought this dude really pummeled Big Boss Man. Remember they showed like the pics of him with the black eyes and the bruised ribs. As a kid, looking at that shit, like, oh my god, what the fuck happened to Boss Man? I ain't cursed, I'm a kid, but you know what I mean, like when he showed those pics, and and they just had this dude Nails talking in the background with that evil voice.
Like Nails said, you used to beat me up when you was in jail when I was in jail, Boss Man. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they sold that like $1 million. Like as a kid,
he was the good guy. Nails was actually the good guy in that story.
Right. But remember, they never showed his face. We didn't know who beat up Boss Man.
Of course, he was the good guy. He pulled up on Vince.
Yeah, and him not being in the Hall of Fame is bogus.
Like there's like.
Yo, Van Vliet, you need to interview Van Vliet. You gotta find Nails, B. You gotta interview Nails, Van Vliet. We need that interview ASAP.
That fucking Brett story, like to this day, he like plays coy. They'll ask Brett, and he'll be like, "Mr. Hart, did you know that Nails was attacking Vince?" And Brett would be like, "Oh, well, I didn't know for sure." You fucking knew, Brett. you were right there. You just like, yo, this just got nothing to do with me. You fucking.
He called him like Peter Parker. Remember when Peter Parker, after he beat up Macho Man in that wrestling match? He was. Oh,
I said every.
You act like that's my problem.
I keep on saying, every single wrestling documentary needs 5 minutes of Brett. Just 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, because he'll let you know for real. Like, look here, you suck. 4 out of 10, and you might be gay. I don't know. Like, Brett says a lot of people is gay.
Yeah, I remember watching fucking The Bash at the Beach with my dad all those years ago. I watched that show live, and I saw Mr. Wonderful fought the Renegade, and I vividly remember him hitting the pile driver on the Renegade.
And the fans
cheered. And I remember asking my dad, I said, "Daddy, why are they cheering? Isn't Renegade the good guy?" And then my dad said, "He sucks, son." So
Man,
like every single like for instance, Sammy's the justified hero. Sammy's the face. Sammy's the face of his own storyline. Like, wait a minute, it's Sammy's face.
oh yeah, I want to talk about this shit real quick. So we never talk about this dude Diddy getting in that prison fight, B.
Diddy must have got his ass whooped.
Like, according to some rumors out there, they were saying that he held his own.
My ass.
Probably somebody else's ass.
Take that.
Like, this dude did it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm shocked. This is like probably like what his first prison fight. Because I remember from before somebody tried to stab him. Like what it was like a year ago. Somebody tried to stab him when he first pulled up to that facility.
Like I remember seeing the video of R. Kelly singing songs. I'm like, you sing songs not to get raped.
Yo, that's crazy. Like that's the thing that killed me about prison. It's like, yo, I thought I was on that type of time. Like, oh, you can't come up in here with that type of jacket. Oh, you know, motherfuckers will get pummeled or whatever. Like, this dude is a well-known PDF, and you didn't hear about this dude Kells getting into one fight. He been in jail for like, what, 10 years now?
He was singing
prison in 10 years?
Him singing was his protection.
Rabbit hole, Sandman. You are not making me watch Oz again. You're not making me watch Oz again.
I'm telling you, like, it makes you think. It's like, because, come on, B, like, when that dude finally got locked up or whatever, you know, everybody said like, oh, it's a wrap. He about to get fucked up. All of extra shit. This dude is chilling, like singing "I Believe I Can Fly" for Honey Buns.
No. I hope that nigga runs into Adebisi. That's all I gotta say.
I mean the actual pastry, not somebody else's honey buns. You know what I mean?
That we know of.
By the way, for those of you guys that are interested, EDP's documentary is supposed to be on YouTube Sunday night.
I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely not watching that shit.
Sunday afternoon or Sunday night, one of those two things.
I'm surprised nobody ain't shoot that nigga yet. That's what I've been talking about. Like, my dude, how are you still breathing? Fuck out of here.
Right.
He's either gonna get shot or his fat ass is going to kill him.
Like, man, please. But let's move on from that clown. Yeah. Let's move on. We're not even gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about. I'd rather talk about Diddy than that motherfucker. Like, I want to see, yo, who the fuck got the footage? It gotta be some footage when it comes to that prison fight, yo.
TMZ will find something. They find everything.
If not TMZ, then Flacco.
Yeah.
Oh, you know about this dude, Flacco? You know he getting exposed right now too.
Really?
What happened?
This basically him being a coon.
Oh,
really? Like
okay.
1 minute, yeah. Like now he want to be on that, you know, basically trying to be on that Black Power shit and trying to cape for Nolan Wells, whatever the case may be, and you know, but he was never on that type of time from before. He was definitely on some other shit from before. Like, shit, I could send y'all a couple of videos. It's like
send it to me on Instagram.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised y'all don't know about this. Look where he came from. He came from fucking Adam 22.
True.
I don't really.
I don't call him Flock. I call him Flaccoon.
Didn't somebody say that motherfucker stank? And that's the reason why he's not.
Yeah, I heard about that too. He goes where the money goes, Ballet. Because from before, he was definitely pro-Trump and all that shit.
And speaking of coons, Officer Tatum, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, I heard he got cooked on that Jubilee shit.
I heard Tuco pleaded guilty.
Oh no!
Yeah, I
Really?
knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Like this dude, the dude left off the premises, right? Tuco could have just left the shit alone because Tuco was doing security that night. I think it was at a store or something like that. He left off the premises, and then he got in an argument with dude off of the property. That's where he fucked up right there.
Oh man! Now I'm gonna have to play the WCW Saturday Night music video. That's tribute to Tuco.
Yeah, hanging out with Nick Fuente. You stupid. All them motherfuckers is goofy. Like, ultimately, they don't really believe what they be saying. That's just all a grift.
There's some that actually believes they're bullshit. Like Officer Tatum.
No, there's people. Yeah, there's people that'll listen to them like they actually believe in that nonsense. But deep down inside, I will be pretty sure that like Nick Fuentes or this dude Tatum, the motherfuckers don't really believe in that shit. They just want to get paid.
He interviewed Nolan Wells' killers and tried to run defense for them.
I know.
I was like, oh.
The motherfuckers get paid for that shit.
But
motherfuckers, they don't fucking care. They don't care about black, white, whatever. Like anybody bet once he sees some bread getting into like black empowerment, Officer Tatum would definitely start doing content when it comes to black empowerment. That's a guarantee.
Sometimes
right now he's getting this bread buttered, cooning and booning.
Sometimes I just want one person. I just want one person to just walk up to him like Frieza and say, "Hello, monkeys."
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to put the emphasis in it like Frieza does. See, let me show you how it goes. It goes like this. Hello, monkeys. You know what I'm saying?
Did my dude have a match yet? What's my dude Montana?
No, not yet.
Yeah. What they doing? Come on, man. That's 1 week. Okay, there's 1 week. All right, now they don't have a match lined up for him next week.
No. He's supposed to have a match, I think, next week against Grayson Waller for the number one contendership. I think. Hold on a second.
Hey, you guys mind if I troll Grayson Waller in my Mickey Mouse voice?
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
By golly, Grayson, I watched your promo on NXT last week, and there's one thing about your promo that confuses me. You said that Austin Theory was the Marty Jannetty of the tag team, but you see, that doesn't make any fucking sense, because Austin Theory has been United States champion and Money in the Bank, while you won fuck all. That made no fucking sense, but it was still a good promo. By the way, subscribe to Disney Plus. All right.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's next week, August the 11th. Mike Santana is facing Grayson Waller for number one contendership for the NXT title.
Make sure y'all sub to Disney Plus because Mick stay with the blick. The house always wins. Or the mountain, as a matter of fact, the mouse always wins.
Right. Yeah. Vince knew what time it was. Vince was trying to fucking get WWE sold off to everybody except Disney. He was like, "Nah, I don't trust that fucking mouse." It's like,
that mouse has goons.
The mouse always goes over. Always.
That mouse has goons. Goons on his roster. Yo, TK, are you sleeping?
No, I'm all right.
I was about to make fun of you.
Nah, he would be sleeping if there was a PLE on, but no PLE tonight.
When is the next PLE?
I think Money in the Bank.
Yeah, so not for a while. Got a nice little break.
Like I think there's going to be a Saturday night's main event because college football is saying fuck you football.
Oh,
It's saying fuck you wrestling.
Yeah,
Yo,
they're doing
speaking
the
of football, what did Scott Steiner's son got suspended for?
Oh,
is it Scott Steiner's son or Rick Steiner's son? I'm not too sure.
No,
I believe it's Scott Steiner's.
No, it's Rick Steiner. No. You're right. It's Scott's. It's Scott's kid. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he already got suspended. What the hell he got going on already?
He violated the wellness policy.
Oh my God! Put down the needle.
He
what
can play.
What the fuck y'all got going on, B?
He can play the entire preseason, but as soon as the regular season starts, yeah, he's out for 6 games.
He's out of there. Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Yeah, that's a cheap steroids. Yeah, the fucking expensive shit. It's like a pill. You can put that shit in a glass of water.
Yo, Scott, you need to call.
Let me stop. Yeah, I'm not promoting no drugs, YouTube. It's just for educational purposes only.
Scott, for educational purposes. For educational purposes, you need to call Balco. Balco's the undetectable shit.
No, I was saying too much right there. I was wild.
What?
No, I said I was saying too much. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like
all
you're
I'll
still
say
mad
is,
young. Like for instance, right? I got you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Like for instance, right? You still mad young, my dude. Why are you even doing all that shit? Like especially if you got skills. I know most players that do that shit more times than none. Like they're like in their twilight of their career. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not doing that shit as soon as you get in the NFL.
You know.
All I was gonna say is that I'm not a sports guy, but I had a lot of friends who were into sports. One specific friend I had lived in the same neighborhood as me, and I noticed overnight that he went from like the same size as me to like fucking viscera. Not even exaggerating. And I was like, what's this dude on? That was like my first exposure to a friend, a person I knew that was like on some shit. This is like right after high school. So we were like 18 and shit. But back in the day, man, you had to it was like a Quentin Tarantino movie. You had to know a guy that knew a guy that knew a guy, if that makes sense. But it's very easy to get it now. Especially when you think of social media, it's kind of scary. So I'm not defending it, but yeah.
Hold on, quick story. I remember, right? This is a quick boxing story. But I remember it was in the twilight of Sugar Shane Mosley's career. And he was going to fight Antonio Margarito. This was like back then when this was right before Margarito got caught, or this was the same fight Margarito got caught with that plaster of Paris in his hand wraps for the reason why he beat Miguel Cotto.
Well, we don't know, motherfucker. Keep telling the story. You asking us that shit.
But right before the fight, HBO showed a segment, and they were interviewing Shane Mosley. And this was like right during the Balco investigations. And like Jim Lampley was interviewing him, and he said, like, yo, like, is it true that you took Balco supplements? And he said, like, yeah, but that was to fix a hand injury. I was like, motherfucker, you don't take Balco to fix a hand injury. You take it to get bigger. And he was barely off of it. You can tell because he whooped Antonio Margarito from pillar to post.
Oh,
that fight.
That was the not to interrupt Black Star. That was the part of the of the dark side of the ring episode about the Renegade. That was the part that kind of got me the most. That's not talked about when they popped them for the roid use. I believe who was it? James Mitchell he called it selective testing, you know, and how like so many people were on it, but they would only pop you if they wanted to get rid of you anyway. But if they wanted to keep you around,
find a reason.
Yeah, like that's bullshit. Like, nah, bruh. Like, if you want to be doing that popping shit, then pop everybody. But they ain't gonna do that, because if you pop everybody, then you're gonna lose like fucking a lot of, not just in wrestling, but in sports too. You know, so that whole like selective shit, like I don't like that shit. More people need to talk about that, but for obvious reasons, people don't. So,
but Mosley whooped Margarito for like straight rounds, and it was fucking brutal. Like, it was a brutal ass whooping. Hold on, okay?
Shit, I'm about to fall back anyway. I gotta get some rest. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man tomorrow. I've been hearing a lot of great shit about it, so I'm definitely pulling up tomorrow. I'm gonna see it in 3D with my lady. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we have a good time and all that. It's been a minute since we went out.
Nice, dude.
already.
I ain't gonna spoil nothing.
Not much to spoil. I mean, every Spider-Man movie is the same. Everybody gets one. Apparently, everybody gets one.
Yeah, B, let's get the body here. Appreciate all of y'all. So let's go out to my secretaries of defense. All of y'all be. I ain't damn. I gotta find a way to give me some more energy and all that. Sometimes I be so fatigued. I guess I'm getting older. Yeah, 13 likes. That's what I'm talking about. 13 likes. And on that note, let's play some music, B. I'm gonna play some music, get us up on out of here.
You ain't got a thing to prove, but we back out here still doing it like okay. You ain't never seen no dude put it down for a whole click, boom, click, click, what it do? I can tell now they consumed by the fumes, perfumed in the room, bringing doom, okay. Look at what they made me do, look at what they made me do, okay.
Mischief has begun. Baby girl says she like the tongue. Go to the bar, run up the funds. The blunt that I rolled up weighs a ton. Gossip income, not the bum. Smith and Wesson make it run. In some good cut, make it come. One done run, cause the chick is sprung. Attack a track, run a snap. I'm a pyromaniac. You know who I'm aiming at. Those cats that are feeling rap. Got wordplay, don't play with words. Every opportunity, slay your verse. Drink a little Hennessy, start to slur. Stack it every penny that I earn. You can burn to a crisp. Be a good chap like Dutch Slips. I throw acid when I spit. Don't know who you fucking with. Welcome to my hall of pain. Cooking in the stool like Bobby Flay. Paid my dues, I'm turning gray. I refuse to take a break.
You ain't got a thing to prove, but we back out here still doing it like okay. You ain't never seen no dude put it down for a whole click, boom, click, click, what it do? I can tell now they consumed by the fumes, perfumed in the room, bringing doom, okay. Look at what they made me do, look at what they made me do, okay.
Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant, the track is really biting. I'm getting real excited, ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing her, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slap will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock cause it says bouncing. Front rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, don't wanna be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap and spitting that whack rap. I beat a silverback mixed with a beer. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get bodied, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scuns. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president.
Let's get litty and make this a celebration. Yeah, I feel amazing. Bartender keep me racing. Put your drinking glasses high in the sky. Let them know you're blessed and you really love life.